Hello my lovely and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Seppi and I share with you simple and practical tips to help you live a happier life. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you something that I truly love, which is planning and organizing and journaling. And I wanted to share with you my 2022 journaling and journals and planners in review, to share with you things I loved, things I didn't love, and things that I want to change for 2023 to streamline my planning and organizing process. So if you're ready, let's just get started. These are the four main journals that I have used this year. So firstly, we have my journal, which is mostly for my day-to-day journaling or just in general. This is my journal, like my actual journal that I use. Then I have my planner. This was a new brand for me that I hadn't used before. It's a Canadian brand, which I truly actually really appreciate and really loved. So it's called Hemlock and Oak, and this was my weekly planner. Then I had my bullet journal, which I used not as much as I used to, but this is where I did my monthly goals, my brain dump, my monthly memories, and just like a mishmash of stuff. And then this journal, which is like an old journal that I got in like 2016, but this is my brain dump journal. You'll see it's all used up and just battered up, and that's the whole point of this guy. So let me just get started. But the first thing that I would say is that one thing that I want to change is to not have as many journals, because it does get a little bit overwhelming. I want to streamline the process a little bit more and to have more specific journals for specific purposes. I feel like these two were a bit mixed, like the bullet journal and the planner had similar purposes in some ways, as well as the bullet journal and my day-to-day journal. Now, what I'm planning on doing next year is to have this, actually I'm pretty much gonna have the same amount, but it's going to be a bit more organized in the sense that I want to be more specific and intentional with how I use every single journal. So I did love having a journal with my daily journaling. This is, oops, a stain mark, but I started using fountain pens. It's just not always the best. So this is what I use to journal, my morning journaling, my evening journaling. I still also even had like a brain dump. It was very much a mix of everything, but it's basically all my thoughts on paper, basically. I put reflections and vision for my goals and dreams for 2022. Yeah, I love this journal a lot. But what I think I might do is to actually put everything in my bullet journal. So I'll explain why. My bullet journal has always been where I put I should take these out. So my bullet journal is actually what I've always used for my monthly goals and what I will put my good memories, etc. So let me just quickly show you. Let me know if you want more of a walkthrough of my journal, my bullet journal. But I set goals for 2022. I wrote my vision for happiness, for my business, for my health. And as you can see, there's a lot of empty pages because I think I got overwhelmed with how many journals I actually had. So usually every month, I sit down. I like to be creative, use some calligraphy, create like a monthly spread that's kind of like themed. I always write good memories, and clearly I did not write anything. Not that I didn't have any good memories, but I just didn't get to it. I write good memories. I set my goals for the month and I track the progress. So I see if I didn't do something or why not. I have a tracker where I have my daily, weekly, and my emotions tracker. So check in with myself and see how I'm doing, see if I see any correlation. So this I actually kept up with, but overall, I didn't keep up with this most of the year. And so I also have my morning and evening routine. I've done different brain dumps for my business, monthly self-reflection at the end of the month. Before I plan for the new month, I write down my reflections and how I'm feeling. You know, it's just a bit of a mixed. So see, this month for March, I actually did track good memories and habits, and I tried switching it up, trying a different kind of habit tracker. But see, we're on page 111, and I still have a lot of the journal left, and I have not used it, and we're already in October. So what I want to do moving forward, I think, my next bullet journal, which is going to be the same one. So this is, I don't know how to say it properly. It's the Look Term journal, and these are my favorite bullet journals, and I have quite a few of them, and I can let me know in the comments below if you're interested in me doing a walkthrough of my old Look Term bullet journals to see my old spreads because I always like to get creative with them. But what I think I want to do is to combine these two. I think every single month I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to do my monthly spread to do something creative and fun because I want to spend more time doing creative things, set my goals for the month, do my habit tracker, memories tracker, and to be more consistent with it. And then afterwards, after I have that set up, I will do my daily journaling in here, my morning gratitude journaling, my end of the day self-reflection journaling, everything else, all the journaling, I think I'm going to centralize it in this guy. Well, I'm going to have a new one for the new year, but I think I want to remove one journal and just centralize it all here. I'll see how it goes and I can keep you posted. I will do a mid-year review to see how things are going, but I want to cut back and remove one journal and have it all in one. So that's the journaling specifically. Now, if you're interested in starting how to journal, you don't know where to start, you want to have journal prompts, etc., I do have a free journaling resource library that you can access with audio guides and worksheets for your morning journaling, evening journaling. So you have the worksheets with the prompts, and then you have an audio guide of me walking you through the prompts themselves and actually encouraging you and asking you more questions. So you can check out my free journaling resource library below. I also have an Etsy shop with digital journals and planners. So I will leave the link to that as well. If you want to dabble in journaling and planning and all that fun stuff, I get very excited about it. Okay, so that is my plan for my journals. Now for the planner, maybe I'll do that after. I also have a brain dump journal. Now this is a notebook that I usually just throw out. As you can tell, it is not as pretty as the other one. Basically, if I'm starting to get overwhelmed, if I start feeling like my daily planner is overwhelming me, or I don't know what to do, or it's a place where I can write whatever I want and make it look ugly, and I don't care, and I don't care to get rid of this. These are the pretty journals that I keep as memory, but this is my brain dump journal, and as you can see, it includes a lot of things. Like, this is me reflecting on like fear, and this is going to be a podcast episode I'm going to record soon, but like thinking about mindset. Like I have an idea for a mindset product for my Etsy shop. Then I have like a brain dump of my daily planning. I scribble it out when I don't need to remember it anymore. That way, if ever I flip through my journal, I know that like these ideas and these pages are things that I still want to remember, but the ones that I crossed out, I don't care about this information anymore. So I still will have a brain dump journal for next year, because I think it really helps to have a space where I can just write everything out. See, this is for today. This is from yesterday and today. I had done a list of things, just like random different ideas. And then just a brain dump of things I want to do for my business. This is like, you see, this is today's to-do list. I did a list of the YouTube videos I want to record today. I checked off because I already filmed last week's video. Anyway, I found having a brain dump is very useful because you don't have to worry about what you're writing, etc. And it's just like an easy place to just grab and just write and make it look ugly and not worry about it. See, it's like super ugly and I don't even care. So a brain dump journal is something I will continue doing and keep moving forward, but it'll just be a different journal, of course. So then I have my daily journaling, goal setting, intentions, etc., and it'll be a bullet journal. Plus I'll have a brain dump as like the sidekick, the little cousin going with it. So these are going to be my plan. And now in terms of the planner, in my last video I shared with you my Hobonichi unboxing of the new planner I'll be using, and this is the journal that I have been using so far. And I will do a more specific review of this one. But all that to say, for this planner, I did like it overall, but I'm excited to try a different system. And to have a smaller journal like the Hobonichi, because it'll just be something different. Now, the one thing I did like about this journal is that you did have monthly self-reflection as well as monthly goals. So you review the month of October and then you set goals for the next month. I did like that a lot. However, because I also do this in my bullet journal myself, I think that's why I got a little bit overwhelmed, because it's just too much and I don't want this to go to waste. But I think for someone who doesn't have a bullet journal or a system to reflect and set goals, this was really great. So this planner actually was quite wonderful and did provide some structure, especially if you don't know how to get started with journaling. I do recommend it. The paper is beautiful. It's very an intentional way that they created the product. So I definitely can see that. However, because I do have quite a bit of experience when it comes to journaling, I mean, even at the front, there's a good system set up for you to learn how to journal. Clearly I did not use them because, like I said, I am quite experienced in terms of journaling, but if you are not, this is a great place to start as well. I will create a more specific video to review the Hemlock and Oak planner, although every year they improve it a little bit. But if you want to know more about this planner, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will publish a video more specifically to do a specific walkthrough of what's included, what's in the planner itself, what I liked, and how I would recommend using it. I'll share with you some of my layouts and the things that I found that worked and didn't work. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. All that being said, that is what I used in 2022, what I liked and disliked for my journals and planners, and how I'm planning to move forward. I will show you my planner and journal lineup for 2023 in a soon-ish. I don't know if it's going to be my next video, but it will be a video coming to you soon. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see that. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments, any feedback. I'm always open to constructive criticism if you have any suggestions of how to improve. But this is what has kind of worked for me and how I plan to improve for the next year. So if you want to see how I set things up for 2023, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found some kind of useful information, anything helpful or not. Let me know if you have any questions. I love sharing more of my love of journals and planners. Until next time, I'm sending you a lot of love. Bye for now.